And hello there, welcome back. Surprisingly enough, I'm streaming once again a little bit of a Honkai Star Rail, as you can see. Today we have had the release of a new character, Lingsha, which is who is Abundance Fire character. So basically we get another fire healer because we obviously have Gallagher, who was our first fire abundance character in this game, but he's a 4-star compared to Lingsha, who is actually 5-star. Now let me just set up a few things. Apologies. Still not healthy, as you can see. No, you can't really see that, but you can hear that for sure. And there we go. Everything is set up. And we are good to play. So, today we got a new banner. And that new banner specifically is Lingsha. Also, we have a rerun for Topaz, but I since already have a Topaz, I am not gonna get her. I'm also not gonna go for any of the light cones, even though the Topaz light cone is apparently very good. I don't really have the resources for it, and I'm not a collector of light cones. So, I actually did unlock her. I went against my better judgment and decided to unlock her. She is not ready yet, obviously. I don't have relics. I might have some relics, but I still need to figure out what relics I actually want to build on her. Some recommend just straight healing set. Some recommend break damage. Considering I probably will be using her mainly with the Firefly team, I might just turn her into a break damage buffer. But we'll see. It's gonna take some time because I have almost no resources whatsoever for her. Obviously, I have 0 Eidolons, but what I also have, because today I actually went absolutely crazy, I did get 2 Eidolons for my Moza, and I was doing that on Kafka banner, and what ended up happening was this. I got 2 Eidolons for Kafka. Even though I rate Kafka as a character who doesn't really need an Eidolons, I was like, look, it's one of my favorite characters, so let's aim for her Eidolons, why not? So, that's what happened. Oh, and also I lost 1 pity, so I got Eidolon for fucking yanking. So, here we are in the game, and with a new character, which could be tricky to showcase because, you know, the character is not ready. But thankfully, there is a mode where I can actually showcase her even though I don't have her fully ready. Main thing is that I just have her. And that is Divergent Universe. So let us go delve into the... I'm gonna go just with the basic difficulty. I'm just gonna immediately switch. Boom, boom, there we go. Okay, take that. We'll take the middle one. Nicely done. And here we are. So please don't attack me just yet. I'm gonna cast the support. I'm gonna install you. I'm gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this one. Which I guess I shouldn't have wasted, because yeah, I just realized I keep forgetting like that there is a talent that just like basically immediately kill these guys. And boom. And there we go. Boom, boom. And we already completed the equation. That's funny, actually. So, normally I would go adventure. Come to think of it, I might still go adventure because... I don't know, let's go combat. Let's see if the combat actually is gonna...
What is that?
Alright.
Joining the battle.
Yeah, there's no point, like, these battles early on are just not gonna really do anything, because,
Like until everything burns to ashes.
boom.
Set the seas ablaze.
Basically, the main showcase really gonna be when I finally get her two bosses.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind.
So the good thing about, well, I guess sort of a good thing about Lingsha is that all of her abilities are attacks. She heals mainly passively or through her skill or her ultimate. But she basically deploys a passive character that similar to Jingyuan. That's just gonna keep healing you. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep collecting these. Right, encounter might be a good idea to showcase her, especially since we get 2 encounters. There we go. What are we gonna get? Select obtain Curio for every success and enter combat. Okay. We'll take that one. I want to enter the combat, so... There we go.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Target sighted. All units on alert. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes.
There we go.
Fight to live.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Some value, I suppose.
And we are out of skill points. That is the one slight issue with Lingsha. It's gonna be much more skill point expensive.
Set the seas.
That might be one of the benefits of playing with Gallagher. Because you will really not really run into this kind of an issue with him as much. You still might, but probably won't as much. And there we go. Great Linguist Adventure after... Yeah, I guess I'll have to take this one because the other two are just not that great. And what are we going here? Are we gonna fight something? Right, battle with a group of enemies. I wonder, does her ultimate gonna summon her passive? It doesn't. Okay, never mind. So, obviously I wouldn't recommend using her ultimate when you don't have her passive familiar on the field. Because that's just not gonna give you as big of a benefit. It's still gonna give the B-fog to the enemies, which basically increase the break damage done to them.
All will be swept away
Which is
by the
basically one of the reasons why Lingsha is very good in Firefly teams. There we go.
Take your positions.
Boink.
Allow me to purge the root of your body and mind. Eternal. Set the scene.
And let's kill this guy. Any more? Yeah, there are more. Tick Tick!
This is more than a battle.
Should I just kill Tick Tick?
Fight to live.
Yeah, first kill these guys. And then I'll kill this guy.
Stay in step.
Go. I'll use the basic. Now I will show how, like, when I cast their ultimate.
It's bleeding.
Oh, never mind. I guess I was totally wrong. I need to check that ultimate. And the enemy is dead. Oh, nice. I got the ones I really wanted. Okay, time to deal with the boss.
Ready.
Override blessings. Is there any blessings we want to override? Doesn't matter really what we're gonna override. And time to enhance. Enhance this, then the break effect, beautiful, and why not? Right, now I'm gonna cast Lingsha, boom,
Please stay tuned.
and use this.
Fire
There we go.
type 4. Activate.
existence is
I should have maybe done a higher difficulty because this is not the best showcase of the capabilities of the characters. Nice.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Let the shows begin. I'm also gonna cast, basically just gonna cast all the ultimates I have at my disposal.
all will be swept away by the wind.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
She's a very strange, like, sort of. Wow, that was quick. Like, I don't know if you hear, but I think I hear like she has a sort of a lisp to her speaking. But maybe I'm just absolutely wrong. Just take this. Ooh, nice new ones. Guess I'll take the imaginary. There we go, and I guess I'll take the Shatterblade, Shatterbone Blade, or whatever. Oh, I guess I'll do Adventure then. The Big Adventure. Now, I usually was doing this with Firefly because it was just so easy to do. But there is actually a much faster way to do this, which is, or rather less expensive on technique points, and that is just activating you. Okay, maybe I was absolutely wrong about this. Okay. That's interesting that you will not necessarily hit all of them. Maybe I should stick to using Firefly on these. Nice and precious. I guess I'll take this one and this one. Good, good, good. I guess I'll go for another adventure. Maybe this one will be more appropriate. Oh no, it's this one. I hate this one. Because I hate this one because I suck at this one. That is really the main reason, I guess. Oh, it's the boss one. But I guess I won. So it's fine, I guess. Wait, only basic treasure? I guess I didn't win as well as I could have. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this new adventures. Okay, let's get back Lingsha.
With you here.
There we go. Bountiful treasure. I guess I'll take hamburgers cheese. And oh, I guess I'm gonna fight a fucking trash can, don't I? This might be very difficult. Maybe should have waited. I definitely should have waited, I think.
The mood is set, just let the show begin!
Let the show begin. And there we go. That was easy. That was actually very easy. This one's useful. And I guess I'll take this one as well. There we go. Okay, what do we have here? Point-based battle. Okay. Let's see.
Like fireflies to until everything burns to
Oh, no, it's
The mood
fine.
is set, let the show begin!
Let the shows begin.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
the truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Is
The stench of
bleeding.
evil. Be of your body and mind. Yeah. Fight to live. Set the seas ablaze. Fight to live.
This is gonna be a rather
Take set the
lengthy battle. I hope it's limited because I think we kind of stuck in here.
This is more set the seas ablaze.
Because Firefly just keeps killing everything. Yeah, I guess we won. Oh, maybe not yet.
Set the seas ablaze. Fight to live. Set the seas ablaze.
This is gonna be very long.
Set the seas ablaze.
I just keep one-shotting all of these guys.
Firefly type.
This is ridiculous.
Fight to live.
And you're broken.
Set the seas ablaze. This is more fight to live. Set the
I think I'm gonna get a lot of points in here.
I will claim fight to live. To be reborn. Firefly type 4. Set the seas ablaze. Fight to live.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, we had to reach 400 points. Good to know. Okay, let's go to a combat domain.
Incense ascends.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
Like until everything burns to ashes. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
This is gonna be very fast as well.
All will be swept away by the wind.
I'll use a basic visit because I can.
This is more set to the seas ablaze.
And you have a little skill.
Firefly fight.
These guys are gonna die as well. Yeah. I guess the base showcase is really on the bosses, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not getting any useful blessings. Well, they're not bad, but they're not the one I need for the equitation.
Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
Danger ahead. You see over there, there's a danger. And over here, there is not a danger. Okay, I don't need this one. Oh my god, I'm getting such rubbish blessings. Let us upgrade this one. And then I believe this one is, yeah, the break efficiency. That's good.
Incense
Plonk,
ascends.
plonk,
Please stay
plonk,
tuned.
and plonk.
Firefly Type 4.
Good, I can now use all the techniques on all the characters with this
Like
roster,
fireflies.
basically.
Until everything burns to ashes. Existence is unity.
Can't even really showcase it on the boss, because Firefly is just decimating
Every
everything.
petal, all will be swept
But
away by the
it
wind.
has to be said also thanks to Lingsha a little bit.
Burns clear as everything in
Maybe
this
just not
world
as good.
is bleeding.
Is bleeding.
Immerse yourself in it.
Okay.
Time to cleanse the filth. Immerse yourself in it. Yeah.
Think.
Set the seas ablaze.
And there we go. Very easy. More of these. Right. I guess I'll take this one then. Thank you. Physical, quantum. Oh my god, none of these. All of these are useless. Guess I'll just take this one. There we go, bountiful. More, okay. Give me more then. Okay, nice. And we'll go for the encounter. Because this is about showing how Lingsha is doing. I guess I can just break this. There we go. Let's see. Obtain cosmic fragments for every success and enter combat. Come on, give me the combat. I'm not scared of the combat. because
Fireflies until
I'm just gonna kill everything.
burns to ashes.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Fight to live!
Oh no, how dare you to hit her. Whatever.
Dreams do come true.
Bonk.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Right, I need to use her skill because I need to put the little guy on the field.
Existence is unity.
Go.
This is more set to the seas of flame.
And that should be it, really. Yep. Really easy. Really easy. But hey, we're not playing on some harder difficulty anyway, so... let's see, enter battle... Oh, is this again gonna be some sort of a...
The truth burns clear as if everything in this world is bleeding.
bleeding?
Everything burns to ashes.
That's such a weird saying, like, when she casts the ultimate. Like, everything in this world is bleeding. Ugh. Are you talking
All will be
about...
swept away by the wind.
I'm actually not gonna mention that. I'm just gonna shut... Oh my god! There is an issue!
Set to the seas of flame.
We do absolutely no damage against these
May the
guys.
foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
Some value, I suppose.
Absolutely. I need to use this, don't I? Oh! I see what I have to do. Boom. Now I understand.
Set to the seas of flame.
There we go.
Fight to live.
Oh shit! I see what's the issue here.
Set to the seas of flame.
But thankfully, I actually did it cleverly. There we go. For more.
Firefly Type 4 in position.
I see. I think I have the idea. How to do this.
This is more than a battle. Fight to live.
Okay.
Set to the seas of flame.
Should be fine. Oh shit.
Firefly
Oh,
Type
perfect.
4.
Perfect. It went absolutely perfectly. Nice. Wow. I'm so good. Okay, take this. That's useless. That's not bad. Okay, I'll have to take this one. I guess I'll have to take this one. And that's it. And next we're gonna go to another encounter, I guess.
Incense ascend.
Sound linger.
Join the chief. Join the challenge and last for 2 with the character. I guess I'm just gonna go with this one. The other one probably would have been more difficult, but
Eternal.
Like fire until everything.
burns to ashes.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
And everything.
Burns everything in this world is bleeding.
Go.
This is more than a battle. Set to the seas of flame.
Let's get you a fire weakness. And you're dead. Wow. 4 turns for that, yeah? As you can see, I didn't need that. Take that, perfect. And I guess I'll do this one. Okay, doing good. What is this one? Okay.
truth burns clear as everything in this world
Is bleeding.
is bleeding.
Every petal, all will be swept away.
Such
by
a
the
weird
wind.
saying. Everything in this world
Let the show begin.
is bleeding.
Like until
Ugh.
burns to ashes. Firefly
Okay.
type 4 in position.
Time to break you. And time to kill you. Firefly is so OP with her two eidolons.
Set the seas ablaze.
There we go.
Fight to live.
Down you go. Well, that was easy. I guess I'll take this. And there we go. And now it's time to face.
Sound linger. Incense ascends.
Please stay tuned.
I guess I didn't have to do that really, but whatever. Okay, let's see. Boom, and I'm gonna go with buying basically everything. Because why not? Is there something worth overwriting? I guess this one is kinda useless to me. There we go. Okay. Time to go deal with the boss of this game.
Danger.
Oh! Yeah, this might not be as easy as it looks.
Firefly type 4.
Okay, here comes a challenge, I guess.
Existence is unity. The truth burns clear as everything in this world is bleeding.
Now, having break damage on him is kind of pointless right now,
Swept away by the wind.
since we can't really do any break damage to him
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
until he starts
Like fire
his
until
meltdown.
burns to ashes. Set the seas ablaze.
But we do some health damage to him.
Fight to live.
Let's improvise.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth. Some value, I suppose. Set the seas ablaze. This is more fight to live. Recalibrating. Yeah. There's more to life. Eternal. Firefly to set the seas ablaze.
Come on.
The instant run implementation.
Take your positions.
Oh, good.
Until everything burns to ashes.
The mood is set. Let the show begin. Dreams do come true. Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Fight to live.
Down you go. Phase 2. Oh, you have support here. Not gonna really do anything to you, let's be honest. Just gonna kill him. Because that's what I'm good at.
Set the seas ablaze.
And you are almost at...
May the foul stench dissipate quickly.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
All will be swept by the wind.
Incinerate and detonate.
The truth, everything in this world.
Is bleeding.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Maybe she's saying something else, but it really sounds like if she's saying everything in this world is
more than a
bleeding.
battle. Fight to live.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Okay, okay. Nice try.
Yeah.
Stage 3.
Be of your body and mind. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Attack detected. Set the seas ablaze. Fight to live. The truth. Everything in this world
Is bleeding.
is bleeding. This is more than a battle. Set the seas ablaze.
And he's down. And I killed him. Good job, me, I
It's a
guess.
hard one.
Got a level. Yeah, I have to say this probably wasn't the best idea of showcasing Lingsha, maybe on a higher difficulty. But on the other hand, you can see that playing her with Firefly is fucking broken. Like, I had zero issue against Sam, who has like the mechanic of not being able to be broken down, and I just absolutely destroyed him. Good average universe with 20 or more battles won. Nice. The only thing that remains, the good division with 30 or more curios obtained. How the fuck 30 or more curios, like in one run? Well, I assume so because, oh my god, how the fuck am I supposed to do that? Okay, nice, we got a track of destiny. I actually realized that I'm actually running low on them, so that's useful to get. And yeah, that was that. Let me, I guess, show you a little bit more about what Lingsha is actually capable of for those who actually did not pay attention to any sort of media regarding her. Basically, obviously, she's a healer, but she doesn't really heal by aiming her allies. She basically heals with her attacks, and then with her passive familiar, who basically works similar to Jing Yuan's lightning avatar, but you can't really do much about like speeding him up. Though when you cast the ultimate, you immediately give the turn to your spirit animal. The spirit animal basically heals your allies, or rather the team, and dispels debuffs, and by attacking the enemy, surprisingly enough, and has like certain amount of charges depending how much you use your skill or not, but also has a very similar mechanic to Luocha, where basically if one of your character gets low on hit points, this familiar will immediately get his turn. But it has a 2-turn cooldown, so it doesn't work all the way, because that would be just broken. But very useful for sure. I do wonder though how it would work if I had both Lingsha and Luocha on the team, which is rather overkill, let's be honest, and very unnecessary. But I do think that Lingsha activates at 30% hit points, while Luocha is, I believe, below 50. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's part of his talent, isn't it? When an enemy in the zone... No. Is it here? When an ally HP per drops below 50%. Right. But, you know, it could happen that you will drop below... Like you are at the 80% and you drop to 40. Then you activate both of them. And I wonder, if one of them heals, will the second character heal as well? I have the suspicion they will both heal. But if like only one of them heals, then that would be really strong for for some sort of a runs where you need a high survivability, like putting both Luocha and Lingsha in a team. But I think when that case happens, my assumption is that both of them will just heal you, and it doesn't matter if you are already full on health. It's just that you drop below the threshold for them to activate their abilities. So I assume that's not gonna work in the way I wish it would. Her basic attack just do damage, her skill does a damage and also heal allies, and then activates Fuyan, which is her familiar, and that's basically the main source of the healing for your team. When using skill, summon Fuyan with the initial speed of 90 and an initial count of 3. When taking action, Fuyan launches follow-up attack, dealing fire. So you can also run her in follow-up attack team, that's actually kind of nice. Dispels debuff, yeah, really not bad at all. Not when Fuyan is on the field. Yeah. The talent inflicts B-Fog, which is very useful debuff on the enemy for your break damage team. Because it obviously increases break damage, also deals fire damage, and Fuyan action is advanced by 100%. So it's also very good in the case. I don't know, does it heal on its own at the same time? Yeah, it actually does. So it's kind of like a big massive heal as well, because you attack the enemy, you get a heal, and then Fuyan takes immediately a turn and heals you as well. And cleanses you. So you also you can use this ultimate when you want to do a cleanse for your team. Very useful. Very useful. The major traces, what they do is when using basic attack, addition regenerates an energy, not bad. But kind of obvious for abundance character. Increase this unit attack or outgoing healing by an amount equal to 25 or 10% of break effect. So this is good for if you want to build her in the break effect way. Up to maximum increase of 50, 20 respectively. So yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all, I'd say. And this is when Fuyan is on the field and any ally character takes damage or consumes. Right, that's the one very similar to the Luocha passive healing. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to level her up, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know, I decided to go for this light cone because it gives a regeneration rate high enough, so I don't have to go an energy regeneration rope on her, and rather either go attack or break damage rope. Is the rope actually break damage? I might be wrong. Well, hold on. I think I can just check, don't I? The rope has what type of damages? Break effect. Yeah, it does has a break effect. So I can potentially give a break effect rope. Hello, Aisha. Welcome back. Nice to see you again. As you can see from the title and from what I'm looking at, I went against my good judgment and unlocked Lingsha. She's definitely gonna be good, but I gotta say, I don't think I need her. Obviously, I will try to level her up, and she's gonna replace Gallagher on the Firefly team. Unfortunately for Gallagher. But I think in regards of some resource management, I think she was unnecessary in my roster. But I don't know, I kind of like, she's a dragon, and I do kind of like her voice, so I decided to go for her. And in the next patch, I will most likely save a bunch of Jades, because we're gonna get only Rappa as a new character, and then we probably only get 2 reruns, unless we have some huge surprise waiting for us. I think she's good to pick. I can feel the summon meta coming in patch 3.x. Yeah, there might be something to it. That's right, because I think it's the recent relics, isn't it? Hold on, I can actually check that. The recent relics are very like hinting at a summoning characters coming in the future. Where is it? There we go. I want to check those. Increase the wearer's energy generation rate by 5. If the wearer is not the first character in the team lineup, then increase the attack of the first character team lineup by... That's a really good support planner ornament. And the other one, increase the wearer's crit damage by 16 when a target summoned by the wearer is on the field. The question is, does that count like being on the field? Because my assumption would be like being on the field is like that the summon's gonna be like stand next to us or something like that. I guess, but maybe like just being part of the turn counter means like being deployed on the field. If that's the case, then this is also a really good planner set for Topaz. But I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how this actually works. So I did that, and I wonder what could I do. Well, I do have few quests I could do. Okay, the motivator, duty, item power, Pochi, Forla, Zero, Penacone. Look for the Pepeshi contact in the theme park. Let's do that then. It's gonna be interesting. I have to say though, Lingsha is much more skill point requirement heavy than Gallagher is. With Gallagher, I felt like I rarely need to use the skill at all with him. Like maybe just to dispel debuffs and like maybe like to fill up his ultimate faster. How did you MOC run go yesterday? Didn't manage to see the stage 12. Yeah, I was only able to start it because the second node, it's just venturing slows it down too much. I need a better team or lineup for maybe both of the. I think like even the first node took me way too long, and the second one was just it took such a long time, and it's because the adventuring mechanic is basically about slowing everything down. So yeah, only 2 stars on that one. Yeah, where was I? Lingsha. Lingsha requires much more skill point usage because you want to try to keep up the Fuyan and the field, so you have to occasionally use a skill with her. Where with Gallagher, there were a lot of fights where I didn't have to use his skill at all because all the healing was done through his ultimate, and that was basically it. I feel like E1 Firefly would benefit more from Lingsha than E0 Firefly since Lingsha. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. If you have E1 Firefly, then Lingsha is good for you because now you actually have the use for the skill points much more than rather just... basically, on a team with a Gallagher, if you have E1 Firefly, the only skill point usage really goes to Trailblazer, where you can spam skill with him all the time, and occasionally cast the skill on Run May. But with Lingsha, you might focus a little bit more on your skill point spending. But big advantage of Lingsha over Gallagher is obviously the fact that she has a last resort save mechanic. Because it's very similar to Luocha, where basically character drops under a certain amount of HP and her familiar will just show up and immediately heal the target. The only, I guess, slight disadvantage compared to Luocha is that it activates below 60% hit point, where Luocha was below 50. I think below 60 is unnecessary too high. Like, I feel like you're gonna activate that passively way too much. And it has a two-turn cooldown, so that is also a bit of an issue. Okay. What the hell? Fast and Furious. Wait, hold on. I guess I'm just gonna teleport there. Oh, I see what this is gonna be. But I think I already did this. Oops, sorry, I shouldn't complain to guests. Now, Hamster Ball Night, Fast and Furious, and Brother Hanu, Way of the Wolf are available. Please feel free to work. I mean, have fun. I heard that. Well, why not give it a try first? Our designer have fun. We'll solve the animation workload, and other guests will have fun too. Isn't that a perfect solution for everyone? There's nothing else. I'll take my leave. Have fun, and don't forget the terms. The copyright of the animations belongs to Clock Studios, not Clockwork. What Clock Studios? Collect sticker hums. I have not done this. I think I already did. I guess I didn't. It's this thing, right? Click. When face obstacles coming from both sides, click and hold flip button. Right. Yeah, I remember this one. You basically want to get under their stream. Oh shit. Man, I'm ballsing this up. Wow. I'm not very good at this. Oh. Well, I really suck at this. Oh my god, why am I so bad at this? I guess this is all just about collecting points. Okay. Oh yeah, oh my god. Yeah, I found it weird they put 60. I feel it should be lower. Now it feels like that trace is procced unnecessarily. Yeah, same thing. I think like it's gonna proc when you really don't need it. And when you will need it, you will not have it available. 60% sounds way too high. And this sounds... Well, okay, I'm gonna try one more time, but this sounds so tedious to do. Collecting that 15,000 points on this? So not fun. And I already ballsed it up. Can I restart? Yeah, boom. Oh my god, I balls it up. Balls it up again. Guess I just have to kill them in this scene, don't I? Oh, cock! Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying, but hey, I did... okay, that's it. I'm not gonna play this anymore. It's boring. It's boring and not worth it.
Stream
Screw you.
the gleam of old blades.
I guess I'll do this as well. What else could I do? What else could I do here? No. Oh, right, there is more stuff to... Where was it showing me to go? Over here, right. Try Way of the Wolf sequel. Okay, what is the sequel gonna do, I wonder? I don't even remember what this one is. Oh, it's basically the same thing. Right, great. Fucking great. Oh, right, but here I'm actually shooting. Oh, right. Oh, God. What a great start. Oh my... Ah! This is... I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't enjoy this. For such a low amount of jades anyway. Okay, this is such a strange minigame. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, oh, I bolted it up! Maybe we should have gone the other way around. I think I'm doing much better in this minigame than the other one. Oh my god. Oh, the amount of Jace is not worth the effort. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. But did I complete the quest? Dear valued guest, blah blah blah. Right, have fun, whatever. Where's my cat? Sorry, according to the terms of service of Park, you are not entitled to any related earnings. Haven't you received plenty of little gifts from us already? Not enough. Back to the topic. Thanks to our meticulously crafted creation, our attraction have been attracting more attention than ever. ever. We have more varied shooting techniques, blah blah blah. New game? Oh, it'd be more exciting than games. We can teach you blah blah blah. Oh wow. There's more? What else is there? Oh, boss enemy incoming. Incoming. I have no idea what this is gonna be, but it's also probably gonna be worth doing. And hopefully it will be easier to do. Oh my god, I'm gonna hate this, don't I? I'm genuinely gonna hate this. This one is rather easy. That was really easy. That was really easy. Okay, okay, this one was better. This one was a little bit better for sure. And there is more. There is more. There is more than what we came for. Yeah. This is the issue. There is so little I can do right now here. I need more. More to do. More than just running Divergent and Simulated Universe over and over again. Okay, I guess that was it, really. Oh, right. Okie dokie. Let's see what other quests I have here. It's just a bunch of stuff with the clockwork. Oh, I believe I already did this one quite recently. But on the other account, I guess. Yeah, so... Wait, am I even on my main account? I have to be, don't I? About every piece of boss, boom, nice. Yeah, so... It's really hard to do. I guess I could switch back to my secondary account, because there I have actually a bunch of stuff I could do. I think I still have not finished the, you know, the Pokemon event, where you're basically like fighting with the NPCs, and also the shipping delivery event. I have not finished there. But let's see what are the side quests I have here. What I can do. Yeah, I did this one yesterday on my secondary account actually. Alright, did you pull 4 Mo's Eidolons on your main account? Yeah, speaking of that, let me show you something. Let me what stupidity, well, stupidity, I guess like... In the end, it was sort of worth it, but yeah. Here is my Mo. He was at E0, now he's at E2, which I guess should be good enough. And I did that by pulling on Kafka banner. So what actually ended up happening within like 40 or 50 pulls is that I got 2 Eidolons on Kafka. That was absolutely ridiculous. I probably should have pulled for Fei Xiao banner, because there the Eidolons would be actually much more useful. But I decided, you know what, Kafka is my favorite out of all of those characters, so let's pull on her banner. I don't think I'm gonna get anything. And look and behold, I have 2 Eidolons on her. That's funny. Really funny. It is lucky, but that also meant it cost me a little bit more to pull for Lingsha. Yeah, but we got 2 Eidolons for Moza, which is also really good. And hopefully gonna make him much stronger. And now I also have to hope I'll be able to save up enough Jades for a Rappa. Spool for who you like more, no need to change the meta that much. That's right. Like, I don't really need to change the meta because I have a Firefly, so... I think I'm set for meta for quite some time. But yeah, I wonder how long the hype around Firefly is gonna last. Or where we gonna reach the point where she's actually not gonna be as good as we would like to her to be. Blonk. Okay.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Nice, that's what I needed. There we go, and there we go, and now we use
I
this.
weep for the departed.
Unless you're like me who chases meta. Well, luckily I'm not as much, but like when if there is a character I sort of enjoy and there is like some thing very strong early on in their eidolons, or maybe like they have a very, well, in case of Firefly, or they have a absolutely bonkers light cone that is quite necessary for them to be that much more viable, aka Acheron, I can make exceptions. And I did on these specific characters. I will say this. If there is a character I definitely would love to get on E6, it would be Clara. And I obviously at like maybe at some point at some time I probably will get her to E6, who knows, depends how unlucky I'm gonna be, or lucky and unlucky. I think they won't power creep Firefly until much later. Her banner is one of the best selling, and I think Hoya would want Milger sales on reruns. Yeah, they probably... I think what they might do... Well, it depends how dickish they want to be about it. What they could do is give her a rerun, and then in the next patch, like, introduce some insane Firefly killer. But that would be so dickish of them to do. But who knows, they might actually pull something like this. They actually might pull something like that. Where am I going? Alright, there is a quest here. Let's take it. Hey, lady. What are you doing here? Can't find that idiot Pooch anyway. Your Majesty, I've never really been to the Golden Hour before, so I really don't know where he could have gone. Worry not. I will help you find him. The city is sprawling maze, though. Even my capital was not this vast. This is like finding a needle in a haystack. Do you have other clues, like places he might go? Your dog's gone missing? Eh? Dog? Idiot Pooch. It's just a nickname. It's a person. Who may you be? Your Majesty is this subject of yours? Who isn't my subject in Penacony? But I don't think I know this one. Feel like the immediate Firefly killer would get a lot of backlash. Hard to say. It'll depend what kind of a character it would be. Is it gonna be some very sexy lady with a good personality? Then there wouldn't be really. Well, it'll depend. It's like you will always have fan favorites for certain characters. Like for me personally, I'm not a big fan of Yunli because she tries to be a Clara killer. And if there is a character who doesn't deserve to be killed, it's Clara. I think Clara do perfectly fine with the kit she has, and is very reliable. And I just I'm not a big fan of Yunli trying to replace her. Yunli is obviously very strong, but I think they probably should have done something slightly different. Like, she's even the same element as Clara. That's like the one. She's like, oh, hey Clara, you are physical destruction. Well, this is Yunli, who is also physical destruction, and does basically the same thing as you do, but with a little bit of caveat that might make her a little bit stronger. And yeah, both of you have no shoes. Like, Can they be even more obvious with like what are they trying to do? Like they're like straight up trying to replace her, and I'm not like. The only other thing would be like if instead of Yunli fighting with a sword, there would be some fucking huge automaton behind her with a sword. And yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why I didn't pull. Well, I was trying to save up some Jays for Fei Xiao and Fox Kazuha. So that was one of the reasons I really did not pull for her. And why I probably never will pull for her. I do like her story-wise, mainly because I like the fighting between Yanqing and Yunli. It kind of like this confrontation between them like elevates their characters, which I enjoy. But Yunli, you will never replace Clara. For me. Can't you return? Like, at least, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, let's say the other, examples would be, you know, Aventurine. Aventurine is a preservation character that applies shields, which kind of makes sense because it's a preservation character. But he just straight up replaces Gepard because he's just 100 times better than Gepard. But at least they are different elements. So Gepard could be useful in certain circumstances where you might need some freezing and this kind of stuff. Where Aventurine and mostly useful on the follow-up setups and against imaginary weakness characters. Here they just straight up stick to the same element, which I think wasn't the right idea. I might even think like I have a slight inclination that she probably might at first not have been she might not have been physical. I guess you could technically say she could have been fire. But because it was quite recently after we just got Firefly, who absolutely, like, you know, sweep the meta, they probably decided, oh, we probably should change this because no one's really gonna go for another fire destruction character. Yeah, it is. The only like difference is that Clara with her skill does an AoE where he only does blast, but she also heals with the blast. So it's really strange. I still probably kind of much more enjoy the kit of Clara of her, you know, with the counter marking the enemies, and if you are at least one Eidolons, then when you activate the skills, you don't lose the marks on the enemy, so that's actually very, very useful. Okay. Actually, and there is also one thing, like, at E6, Clara becomes absolute buster. Let's look at that. Can I look on the Eidolons through databank on the characters? I can. Okay, so let's see her Eidolons, and actually let's open my my sheet where I actually wrote what did I consider a game-changing Eidolons on character. So Yunli is the very last. Okay, I actually marked Yunli that she doesn't really need Eidolons. There is nothing like big game-changing in her kit. So let's see. Increase the damage dealt by Intuit Slash and Intuit Call by 20%. The number of additional damage instances for Intuit Call by 3. That's actually not a really something big change to her. Hold on. Let me see. How does it work? Intuit Call, where is it? Intuit Slash. Where is Intuit Called? Into it slash, into a call. Deals physical, target additional, then additional deals 6 instances of then. Right. Maybe E1 because you get those additional instances, but I still don't think it's much of a game changer. It's just an additional damage to her. When dealing damage via counter, ignore 20% of defense. That's just a stat boost. After launching into its slash or into a call, increase this unit effect resistance by 50, lasting for 1 turn. Stat boost. While parry is active, if an enemy actively uses their abilities, regardless of whether it attacks you or not, it will trigger into a call and remove the parry effect. When dealing damage via into a slash, critical increase crit rate by 50 or physical. Obviously this is not bad. Maybe this one could be slightly game changer because it doesn't matter who it attacks. Yeah, okay, maybe this one could be called a bit of a game changer. I don't know, it's hard for me to say if I would... It's either gonna be like E0 or E6 on her. Which is, well, what a great decision making. But why I like Clara's E6 is because after other allies are hit, Svarog has 50% fixed chance to trigger a counter. So you don't need to have the ultimate active to trigger the counter on Svarog. It's 50-50, but it's still you still will usually there is a chance for you to counter even when the enemy doesn't focuses you. So that's huge. And also when you activate the ultimate, you gain additional charge on additional stack on your ultimate. So now you will have 3 enhanced counters. That's why I marked Clara as the game-changing Eidolon on her is reaching E6. Unit with her signature icon is almost guaranteed to get hit, so I'm not sure if her E6 is that good. Yeah, I never really pay attention to their light cones. Maybe... Oh, that might be actually an additional thing I might add to my sheet. Like, if their signature light cone brings something game-changing to their kit or not. This probably would be it, maybe. Since it almost guarantees her to get hit. Like one obvious example would be Acheron's light cone, which basically gives her the additional charge to her ultimate when she uses a skill. There are a lot of things. Man. Also, yeah, one other thing that happened when I was pulling for Lingsha was that I lost the pity. And, you know, there were plenty of Eidolons or even new character I could get on the lost pity. And I got an Eidolon for yanking. Fuck. I think him and Bronya are the highest Eidolon characters I have from the standard banner. Let's see. So Himeka, where is it? So Clara, obviously I have only E1. Himeko, I have E2, surprisingly enough. Okay. Yanking E4. Bronya E4. That's, by the way, I think I marked E4 as a game changing on Bronya. Where is it? Where is Bronya? Bronya, yeah, E4. Because it gives her a follow-up attack. That's like, I consider that as a big change to her kit. Especially the amount of pulls needed. Oh, I mean, yeah. Next we have... as the standard banner character. Oh, that's it, right. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot. Welt. Welt, I have also E2 on Welt? Wow, I didn't know that. Thought I had less on him. Okay, interesting. Damn, your yanking is E4. Yeah. Those would be Eidolons I would love to exchange for other Eidolons. Let's say I would change all of these 4 to get an extra 4 Eidolons on Clara. Thank you very much. Let me actually see the standard banner characters. Like, what was the recommendation I gave them? Or maybe I can just straight up go through all of those. I could maybe, you know, just go through all of these. And look, I just need to figure out how the fuck am I gonna put it here so it actually doesn't interfere with the screen and the stream too much. Okay, yeah, I guess I can put it this way. So, let's start. Okay, we'll go by alphabet. So first is Acheron for her. I marked her as an E0 character. I don't really think she needs additional Eidolon. There is nothing game-changing in her kit. Maybe this one is a bit of a, like, it just lowers the amount of required Nihility characters to achieve the highest possible effect for the Trace Abyss. Maybe, I don't know. I don't feel it's that necessarily, really. I feel like you actually have a lot of characters that, like, you would probably use with a lot of Nihility characters you would use with Acheron anyway, because Nihility characters are the main debuffers in this game. So I don't think the E2 is really needed, even though there is a bit of a change to it, to the kit. Can run Sparkle with her. I guess you could. I just I don't know if Acheron really requires Sparkle. I don't feel like you really have that issue with the skill points. The advancement in movement might be nice. The boost to the damage also. Her basic, I think, does place a debuff on the enemy. So yeah, I guess there might be some of the chart, at least for me. Yeah, it's hard for me to say. I don't have a Sparkle, and I don't know when and if I'm gonna actually unlock her. So hard to say. E4 when in the combat flare. Yeah, that's just damage amplifier, damage amplifier. Hold on. Basic and a skill will also be considered as ultimate and can reduce enemy toughness regardless of weakness type. When the breaking weakness triggers, the lightning weakness breaketh. Okay, I guess I didn't read this properly. I might change my opinion to E6 because of the you being able to reduce toughness regardless of the enemy weakness. Huh. But this is the question. Do I consider this a game-changing ability? I guess I should, because yeah, with that you basically don't really pay attention. Like with you anyway, with Acheron you really do not pay as much attention to the weakness type, because the ultimate just do damage to all anyway. But even ignoring it on her skill and basic attack, that can actually be... Maybe I should reconsider this. I guess I should consider this a game-changing ability. So let me rewrite. Oh, I cannot write. I guess I'll have to get to it at some point later. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna change the rating now. Next we have Argenti. Argenti I marked as an E0 as well. He basically just mainly has stuff that just boosts his damage. The field equals to 3 or more. Yeah, start of the battle against. Yeah, that's just just buffing his damage. Nothing really game changing on him. Then we have Arlan, who I marked as E2, even though why the hell would you use Arlan anyway? Because he's such a bad character. So bad. So bad. I guess at some point I will, maybe if I'm finally going to be able to do the video, I will talk a little bit why Arlan... stat-wise, like his design in regards of his stat is really bad, because he has like one of the high. Well, he is basically, in short, he has one of the highest base health and one of the lowest defense, and it makes zero sense considering he is like with his skill, he is removing his health percent-wise. So it doesn't matter how high your hit points are, you will always lose the same amount, bar of the health. He's really weird. That E3 picture and the bandage. Yeah, I guess it does, but also kind of makes sense. So on Arlan, I said E2 is a game changing, mainly because using skill or ultimate removes one debuff from oneself. Thanks to this, he's basically gaining cleanse, so that can actually be quite useful on him, and I consider that a bit of a game change in his kit. Other than that, yeah, okay, when struck by killing blow after entering instead of becoming knocked down. That could also be considered a bit of a game change, but considering Arlan's kit is... I think the E2 is probably really the big change to him anyway. Then we have Asta, which actually is gonna be somewhere here. There she is. Asta I considered E6, mainly because charging stack lost in each turn is reduced by 1. So, you know, when you're like having the charge on Asta, you don't lose them each turn as much as you would normally. So you can actually keep up her stacks only by basic attack, I believe, if you focus the fire weakness. So that is actually, I do consider that a bit of a game change to her kit. And very useful. And getting E6 on Asta is actually not that difficult. As you can see, I already have her at E6. Next, we have Aventurine, who I have over here. And Aventurine, I also set E0, because you don't really need much on him. He is already strong as fuck. Increased crit damage for allies, fortified. Yeah, that's just like buff to the stats. Then, using basic, also buff to the stats. When they're getting talent, buff to the stats. Every ally that holds shield, yeah, his items are just buffing stats, so nothing game changing in there. Bailu, I don't have her. Right, I need to switch to the data bank. Because I don't have a Bailu. Also consider her, I marked her as E0. If the target ally current HP is equal to their max, when energy regeneration, triggered by outgoing, just healing, additional, every healing provided by skill, buff to a damage. Bailu can heal allies who received a killing blow one more time in a single battle. You could consider that a bit of a game change, but this is already part of her kit. Yeah, she already does that once, and with this she can do it twice, but I don't think you really need it, and don't consider it that big of a game change in her kit. For me, it's just an additional bonus to her already functional kit, so that's why I don't really I think E0 Bailu is ideal. Then we have Black Swan. Who is this is marked so weirdly. I don't understand the sorting of this. Where is Black Swan? Why am I so blind? There you are. So, Black Swan. For her, I marked as E2. Yeah. That was... I actually already talked about it yesterday, which was basically when when somebody with Arcana dies, she immediately like moves 6 stacks of... she applies 6 stacks of Arcana to an adjacent target. That is a huge boost to her damage, and also I think that is a novelty to her kit, really, because you basically, like, by killing, you're spreading around. So I think it's very good, very good. Then we have Blade, who we have over here. And Blade, I actually marked as E6, which I don't think is worth investing, but I do consider E6 his game change. So first, Blade Ultimate deals additional damage to blah 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 blah. It's just basically changing basically his stat boosts, but this, the maximum number of charge stacks is reduced to 4. So you don't need to get attacked 5 times, but 4 times. So within 20 attacks, he will do follow-up 5 times instead of only 4 times, which might not sound as much, but it's definitely much easier. And he will be able to pull out more follow-up attacks. So that's why I consider that a bit of a game changer to his kit. Next we have a Boot Hill, who I have somewhere here. Boot Hill is considered by me as E2 ideal. E1, when the battle starts, obtain 1 stack of pocket trick shot. When the Boot Hill, that's very nice. Like, you already get the stack on his, on his damage buff. But the E2, when in standoff and gaining pocket trickshot, recovers skill points and increase the break effect by 30, lasting for 2 turns. Can also trigger this effect when gaining pocket trickshot stack that exceeded the max limit, but cannot trigger repeated within 1 turn. The main reason here is the skill point recovery. Skill point recovery, when it's not part of your kit, I do consider a game changer. Because it does help you with the skill point management, and you can, thanks to it, maybe apply more units that are more skill hungry within that team. It depends, but for me, it is a bit of a change to his kit. Other than that, just some damage multipliers. There we go. Then we have Bronya, which I already talked about, obviously E4, because it gives her the follow-up. So I'm just gonna quickly click on it. Now you gain a follow-up attack, so that's not bad. Clara E6, I already talked about it, so let's not click on that. Dunhung, character I will probably never use, because why would I? Him I marked as E4 ideally. Reduce the talent cooldown to whatever. When Dunhung uses his ultimate to defeat an enemy, he will immediately take action again. So that is basically a change to his skills, because when you kill the enemy with the ultimate, which might be hard to, to figure out correctly how much you're actually gonna deal with the ultimate, if you're gonna kill the enemy or not. But if you know how to do it, then you will gain an immediate turn, and that's why I consider it a game-changing to his kit. And getting E4 on Dunhung is relatively easy, I guess. Then, who we have next? Dunhung Imbibed Lune. Where are you, man? There you are. Him, I also marked as an E2. Because the E2, after using his ultimate, Dunhung Imbibed Lune action is advanced forward. and gain 1 extra Squama Sacrosancta. So you get additional turn immediately, and you also get, instead of those 2 charges, you get 3. So that's also very helpful. Kind of similar to his, you know, previous version of Dan Hunk, but much easier to use by, I guess. Then we have Dr. Ratio. Dr. Ratio, where are you? There you are. Dr. Ratio I marked as a E6. And I think I mentioned it yesterday. That is basically because when he uses his ultimate, you get another charge to his ultimate, so you will do 3 follow-up attacks against the enemy marked by his ultimate. That's basically it. Then we have Fei Xiao, which I think marked ideally as an E2, which I could have potentially get today, but I didn't. E2, mainly the talent effect for everyone instead of follow-up attack launched by ally targets. Fei Xiao gains 1 point of flying arrows. This effect can trigger up to 6 times per turn. Basically, thanks to this, you will gain more charges on her ultimate because of follow-up attacks. Very useful and very strong. Next, Firefly. That's what I actually already has. That's E2. Basically, because it gives you an extra turn. E1 is already very useful, and the E2 gives you extra turn when you break or kill enemies. That is a big changer to her kit. There we go. There we go. So next we have, what do we have next? Next we have Fushuan, who I don't have, so we'll have to look here. And Fushuan I marked as E2. Why E2? Because if any team member is struck by a killing blow while Matrix of Prescience is active, then all allies who have been struck by a killing blow during this action will not be knocked down, and 70% of their max HP is immediately restored. This effect can trigger 1 time per battle. It's basically a resurrection similar to Bailu, but maybe a little bit much more effective. It is a big change to her kit, because she otherwise doesn't really have a revival. So I consider that a big changer to her kit. Anyway, I think I'm not going to talk about it as much. I guess it's not really that interesting to talk through all of this. I might do an individual video when I'm going to talk through it as well. Let me see. Shall we do some of these quests? I guess we could. There we are. And I also need to get something to the ring because my throat is getting dry. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sure, let's do some quests. I could talk about it, but I assume it's not that entertaining or interesting or anything, just standing there and checking stats. But it's actually, well, but there's not much else to do right now because I have almost everything completed. Lady Greenham, come on here. There we go. There's a news by Ephraim, who from the Klimt Republic. You've seen him before? Oh, indeed I have. He stopped by to have a drink. He later got drunk and said he wanted to promote profound music on the profound planet of Penacony, and ran out while singing a tune. We left him alone. It's because of you lot who egged him on anyway. Yet you treat it like a joke. Where is he now? I don't know. Why not ask the others near the bar? They may remember. Ephraim was drunkenly a flamboyant character. He's not easily forgettable. That's all I know. Did you wish to know anything else, Your Majesty? You scoundrels! So be it. My words fall on deaf ears anyway. My business with you is concluded. You're dismissed. Lady Greenham dramatically curtsies, turns around and ducks through the bar doors. Follow me to inquire from the folks nearby. A wildly drunk person would be hard to miss.
Quite a bit to drink.
Yeah, there is a drunk person over here, but I can't talk to him.
It doesn't matter how much you drink in a dream.
I guess this is really the only person. Wait, hold on. Oh, there he is. Hello, Mr. Vomiter. Guess I can only talk to this guy. Oh, what winds have brought you here this time, Dieselkick? Thought you detested such an establishment of sinful pleasures. Remain silent. Who's this person? Your Imperial Guard? It ain't uncommon for an emperor to have a retainer, is it? And obviously here on business. Did you see a drunken man who just now singing loudly on the street? Singing? Of course I did. There was a drunken fool singing and accosting passerbys. He was taken away by the bloodhounds. Detained by the bloodhounds? This is going to be a little troublesome then. How much trouble could there be? Aren't you the Emperor? You just have to show your face and the bloodhounds release him, no? Sure, I can have them acquiescence to this request, but I can't simply flout rules by abusing my authority. No choice then. I'll have to make an exception for this urgent matter. You really think the Bloodhounds recognize such a lame emperor as yourself? That's hilarious. You really believe in your own act. Don't mind him. There is a member of the Bloodhound family over there. Let's go talk to him. It's a pleasure, Your Majesty. Is there something I can do for you? At ease, I wanted to ask, have you arrested a guest named Ephraim? Ah, yes, we did. That man was drunk on the streets, and the Bloodhounds kicked him out of the dreamscape. The family's public relations officer is currently interrogating him. So, here's what happened. Tuzak explains the Bloodhounds regarding Ephraim's urgent matter in a few system hours. Wow. Only hours? So, can you take my honor as a guarantee and release Ephraim early? I promise he won't do it again. This is too trivial matter to be worthy of your Majesty's guarantee. I'll inform the family's mansion to release Ephraim shortly. Thank you, my loyal subject. I will remember your aid. It's my honor, Your Majesty. I shall return to reality and see this release. As for you, what's your name? A fine name, I admire that. Well, since you've been accompanying me to perform good deeds, I shall reward you with title. How about this? From now on, I'll knight you as the Grey Knight. Just like that? Of course not. I only reward those with goodness in their heart. Good-hearted people are a rare find. You need not accompany me out of the dream. I will go on my own. I'm always making rounds in the golden hour. If you run into any trouble, feel free to speak to me. Take heed, Grey Knight. It's easy to be bound in this dream filled with carnal desires, and it's easy to forget where one should go. Tizoic 2 disappears. Congratulations, you are now a knight. She's really Emperor? Of course not. Wait, maybe she was in the past. Many dream chasers from Penacony were aristocrats from the fallen empire. Who knows? When Tizoic 2 first started to call herself Emperor, no one really acknowledged her, but she's done a lot more than just call herself Emperor. There were many good deeds she performed, locating missing people and items, resolving conflicts and even helping the family. As time passed, at least in the Golden Hour, everyone has been helped by her in some way, so they are willing to show her the courtesy of addressing her as Majesty. Do most people respect her? How do I put this? Although I don't know why she calls herself Emperor, she's definitely a good person. Look, the family's members theoretically should all be united as one under the banner of the Great One's teachings. But you inevitably can't dismiss the tinges of personal avarice within them. If it is so for the family, it is even truer for dream chasers like yourself. Not meant as a slight, no offense, who would consider everything from their own perspective and can't ever put themselves in other shoes, or would consciously ignore the interest of others. Holy fuck, that's so... He is so chabby. That's why everyone supports Tizoic too. She is sincere, empathetic, and genuinely cares about others' interests, always putting herself in their shoes. You have to sleep. Okay, good night, and see you next time. Probably not tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm not gonna be home. Maybe on Friday, it'll depend. It's start of the weekend, so who knows what might happen. Maybe I'm gonna go to pub, or... most likely I won't, but maybe I'm gonna be playing something else. I might stream something else. I do need to still finish Endoron Saga. But I might also stream a little bit of Honkai, maybe on my alt account, and do some of the quests I have there. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, good night to you, Aisha. Okie dokie, let's see, what do we have here?
Drive it without a license. This is ridiculous.
You dunce, what are you thinking, Your Majesty? Thank you, Your Majesty. If it weren't for your generous aid, our business would have been ruined. Mr. Ephraim, first, I'm not the one who you should be apologizing to. Secondly, rather than an apology, I feel that Mr. Shenapalm would much rather have your promise. I'm sorry, I'll never slack off during work hours again. I'll let it go this time. I'm used to it. However, I've placed my own honor on the line to get you out. If you return to your old ways, it'll be a slap in my face, understood? Understood, absolutely. I promise never to do it again. It's getting late. You two should prepare for the negotiations. Now that I've finally gotten you out, you should return to your businesses. Thank you once again, Your Majesty. We will return to the hotel to prepare for the negotiations. See you next time. Wishing you the best of luck with this deal. I'm not gonna read it anymore. Okay, go. Never mind, it's nothing. You met a bunch of guys. Okay, this quest is actually longer than I thought. Pro battles with the masked fools. Talk over here, quickly. What's wrong? Why are you glancing around? More clocky stuff, I guess. Let me just see.
Spare the formalities, noble one.
She has a voice. She clenches her teeth, for she seems to be going through an internal turmoil with fury that hasn't surfaced in years. Huh? What's going on? I feel you're right just in time, Grey Knight. I need to ask you for a favor. I've always considered Penacony was at the very least a civilized place, that at worst there would be meager riffraff who disrespected the Emperor. But these days there have been a bunch of unruly hooligans who assaulted me this time after time. Benevolent as I am, I refuse to stoop to their level, but the more I think about it, the more seething I become. Each time I'm alone I would be attacked by those scoundrels. There have been a few times when their attack... were even fatal, waking me from the dreamscape. How is this any different from Regicide? Greenat, I'm aware of your skills in combat. Will you help me rehabilitate these ruffians? Who are they? Where? No clue. I really don't understand. I'm devoting my lifetime to doing good. Why would this gruntled subject be trying to hinder me? I have a plan. They usually wait till I'm alone to ambush me. In just a bit, I'll pretend to be alone, and you hide behind me. When those assailants appear, we'll arrest a lot of them. What if they flee? Then at least help me identify their faces. and then report them to the Bloodhounds. So you didn't want to involve them. I do not wish to trouble the Bloodhounds to help me look for the ruffians. When we found them, they should still be subjected to the legal system. How could I meet our personal justice? That is against the law. I get angrier the more I think about it. What wrong exactly have I done that I'm relentlessly hounded by these scoundrels? Let's go to the quieter place. We'll see if they take the bait. Oh no, the ammo dial has been locked. Tick-tock. I'm gonna switch team here, by the way. I actually want to try my new roster. Wait, hold on. Which team I'm switching? No, never mind. What am I doing? I'm a fucking moron. Now we're gonna switch. Where is my Fallout Dot team? There it is. There it is. And do I maybe want to change the 4th person in this roster? No. I'll use this team. Okay, hide. Okay, hide behind here and don't move. I'll go fish for some baddies. Oh, how dismal. The Loyalties patrol with me are busy today. All of them. It's good that they are keeping busy though. Busy is good. Alas, I'll have to make the rounds all by my lonesome self. Good thing Penacony's a super safe place, so safe that you won't even run into danger walking down a dark alley alone. So very quiet, and no family members on the street, so different from the hotel premises. Your Majesty, help! I'm stuck in the phone booth. Just calling for help. Stuck in the phone booth? How careless. Hold on, I will be right there. Argentia Questate Museum. What's it? Okay, hold on. Let me check something for my friend. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Puerto Rico. I think it might be because you can actually access it relatively early. What's the museum? That Maybe it's generally like right here. No, because that makes zero fucking sense. Should be... Where is it? Where is the Argenti quest? Where is the Argenti quest? Not here. Also not here. Right. That's all the Bellabog. It's not. Huh. That is strange. Oh, there it is. No. No, that's not it. Accompanied by a UA Mr. Yang kind of investigation. Yeah, that's not it at all. Huh. For the scars I have thatched. Dragon Total Recall. That's also not it. Hey, that's the one I just checked. That is strange. Like the Argenti quest is nowhere to be seen in here. It's the Luminary War Dance. Swords. Ah. It should be before this because Argenti is part of this. Man, am I fucking insane? Origin of Medicine, Hook, Old Foreman. I guess it would make sense if it were here, but... Huh. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah. There it is. Okay, let's finally do this. Let's do this. Okay, let's move on. Really? Look at what Clara emojis are in this. But there are many. Well, there are basically almost none whatsoever. Only this one. And this one. But other than that, like some Swarak emoji also would be nice. But no, we got nothing. You can't have forgotten. Even soulless livestock would not forget such an atrocity. Elephant, calm down. We are execution, not bandits. But Swanga, how could she have forgotten everything and live life like nothing happened? It's probably just as we feared. After coming to Penacony, she made a deal with the family's upper echelon and sealed her past memories away. Even after so many ambushes, after assassinating her so many times, she still can't remember at all. This is more distressing than anticipated. Gentlemen, I really do not know what you're talking about. I don't remember what I did that made you so vengeful. You must have mistaken me for someone else. Let's calm down and discuss this. Oh, I didn't write. What was it? Hold on, what was there? You really think you some hot shot, Emperor? How about I kill you again and we'll see if you're really forgotten? Elephant, stop. Dude, this has nothing to do with you. Please leave now, as it's in everyone's best interest. The Nameless and the Danger are never too far departed. Oh? The Nameless? I know your creed. You don't understand the ins and outs of this. Swag is right. We're not bandits, but we do have something we need to do. Sorry about that. Okay, let's fight. Kill them. Okay. I'm just immediately activated. Like, I know, like, tactically you should activate it after you finished with your turrets on your other characters. But I just don't give a fuck. Go.
Say bye to breathing.
Say bye to breathing.
Good times. No time to say bye. Boom.
There we go. Don't run. I can still fight. Forget it, elephant. Stop. Any more and we'll arrest the family. Grey Knight, please stop. You're there. It's not that I revel in forcing your hand, but you will explain once and for all your repeated ambushes on me. Pupsha profanity. What? Pupsha profanity? Looks like you really don't remember a thing. What exactly do you want me to remember? Your crimes! Spill it now, stop beating around the bush. I know it's really annoying to do this, but she must recall her own crimes, or else it won't matter even if we bring her back. It's because of the accursed arm of the law. But if it weren't for that accursed justice system, you would be no different from her. From her, right, that was the other guy talking. My memory's pretty good. I've never forgotten anything, nor will I. Where were you born? What sort of idiot question is that? I was born in... I do have some memories. No, plenty of them. Feel like they didn't exist before. I remember I'm an emperor, governing the citizens of Penacony. But where did I come from? When did I become emperor? I truly can't remember. Those memories were too cruel even for someone like you. After fleeing the Penacony, you asked the family to seal them off. Grey Knight, I'm in a conundrum. Should I be finding those memories? Then at least it'll be clear why these ruffians hate me so much. You decide for yourself. She does not get a choice. She must find the memories. Oh no, that was the other... She must find the memories. That was, you know... So I should find my memories, especially if in those memories are buried heinous sins that I committed. It's because you're a good person. Yes, I'm a good person, and good people must face their evils. It looks like Penacone has indeed changed you. It's a pity that... Never mind. I'll drop it for now. If your memories have really been sealed by the family, then I don't know how to retrieve them either. It's a dead end. The family did it, I have an idea. You do? What idea could you possibly have? You're from the Astral Express, yes? I heard that you can do the impossible. I trust him, Elifon. Now, it's up to your skills, Nameless. How about you? Do you agree, Emperor? Yes, please. Help me retrieve my memories, Grey Knight. We can never escape our own past, for better or worse. You got any items that have to do with her past? An item to do with her past. Let me think. How about this? Try using something that is connected to us. It is her past, after all, that created the present me and Elifon. This is a part? This is a piece of the community center of Pashtrak City. But what? Where's that? You beast! You beast! Does Pashtrak truly mean nothing to you? Elifon, enough, Nameless. If this old part can let you do your thing, we'll leave it to you. Okay, this is actually starting to become interesting. Once you're ready, please help me retrieve my memories, Grey Knight. We can never escape our own past, for better or worse. Let me help. Unlock the ammo dial. Enter Ammoscape. Hey, Grey Knight, stop standing there in the daze. Grey Knight, what's going on? Are you asleep? Who are you? Stop giving me a fright. Are you out of your mind? I'm your most beloved Pipsha Empire's Princess Tizakik II. Tizakik II? Tizakik II, probably. Why has your Majesty turned into a child? Your Majesty? You wanna lose your head? You call the Emperor your Majesty. I'm Princess, so you will address me as your Highness. How many times have I told you not to get the titles wrong? Why can't you remember? Your knights arisen from common lineage are excellent in everything but etiquette. Your Highness, looks like these are Tizakik II's sealed memories. She's an actual member of the Empire. Snap out of it. We are off to the forest. And why the fuck are we in Belobog? I guess because, you know, we can't really... It's so much homework. I made an appointment, but for flows only cater both of us. For your Highness to visit our humble shop, we are splendiferously honored to host you. And for you to specially make this trip, all you had to do was make a selection of your flavored blooms, and I would deliver them personally to you. My lovely shop is not worthy of your glorious presence. It was just an excuse to come out for a stroll. You probably don't know, we Imperials rarely get any opportunities to leave that labyrinthine hellhole. In any case, please call on me if you wish to buy anything, Your Highness. My older brother has ascended to the throne for more than 2 years, and our relationship has grown distant. If I gifted him with spindle blooms that he used to love, I think he'd be happy. We have plenty of spindle blooms in storage. I'll fetch as many as you wish. It's just spindle blooms are bargain bin flowers for commoners. To present them to His Majesty, would that be somewhat... It's fine, spindle blooms will do just fine. Even if he's the Emperor, he's still my older brother. No one knows him better than I do. Your wish is my command. I will prepare the arrangement immediately. Please wait a moment. Take your time. We aren't in a hurry anyway. The gift of flowers is mainly to let my brother think that I'm still his naive young sister. That will make the discussion of many future matters much more amicable. Giving him some flowers to cheer him up, and maybe he'll be willing to lift the tax levies on those poor folk along the frontier star districts. You're really too naive. No, I'm not. I just want His Majesty to think I am. One must know the reason, to move the heart. Those high officials have done this sort of stuff before, but none was able to move him. It probably wouldn't work either to verbally spar with him using facts and reason. In the realm of governance, even children have their own weapons. They don't lie, plot, or vie for power, or at least that's how everyone thinks of them. So when I skip in with a huge bouquet of spindle blooms, crying and wailing to beg him to remove tax levies, no one will think that it's an issue of governance, just an innocent desire of a little girl. I shall continue soon enough. Blah 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 blah. So when the hardship, the resulting pressure will surely be excruciatingly torturous for my silly older brother. It's good, girl. I was born to imperiality. After all, just putting what I've learned and heard to practice. Where's the shop owner? Is he planting seeds or something? Your Highness, Grey Knight, you must take Her Highness and flee. Lieutenant Chapek, what's wrong with you? It's a coup. Your second sister wants to usurp the throne. His Majesty has been assassinated. What? Second sister? She killed... Grey Knight, run! Take her with you! That mad woman will exterminate all successors to the throne. Hurry! The lieutenant musters all his strength and he yells at the top of his lung, then coughs up blood and stops breathing. What in the world happened? I don't get it. I really don't. Let's leave this place first. Yes. Oh, I guess I'm gonna fight. Your Highness is hereby requested to return to the palace. The Emperor wishes to reminiscence on days past. But I heard that the crown has fallen. Crown will not fall, and the throne will never be vacant. General Pettit, my older brother was nothing but generous to you. Your Highness, affairs of sentiment only mean something of people of your age, and that filthy commoner beside you. Since you won't return with me, forgive me for being brusque. Hide behind me.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Of course you do.
Harmony and unison.
Memories of beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Get them!
May as well kill them all.
And down they go. Grey Knight, when I think about it, second sister isn't my mother's biological daughter, and they never been eye to eye. Once she ascends the throne, the authority of the Emperor's Dowager's clan will be greatly reduced. Which is why we should first escape the Kincherit's state. That's the Empress Dowager's fiefdom. Second sister's soldiers are crawling the streets. Let's find a car and set off and try not to alert these turncoats. Gosh, oh, she was processing that. Gosh, why you park the car so far away from the florist? Oh wait, I think it was my terrible idea to drive less, walk more. Bah! No point blaming yourself now. Let's go. Okay, escort the princess, drive out.
Who goes there?
There you go. Grey Knight, you drive, stay off the main roads and take detour through the countryside to exit the city. They probably won't be able to set up stringent blockades so quickly. Later, the Empress Dowager rallied her army and overthrew my second sister's short-lived imperial rule. I ascended the throne and became the Pupshas Empire Emperor. In order To protect her young daughter, the Empress Dowager began ruling in her stead. It was disheartening that when I was of age, the Empress Dowager passed away and my extended family did not intend to return my imperial authority to me. My conflicts with the regions became intense and our relationship gradually soured. It was clear to me that I was fast losing my position as a puppet ruler. It was clear to me that they intended to kill me sooner or later. General Dequette, I've known you since I was a babe in arms. You were heroic back then, but now here you are pathetically denying your own crimes. Your Majesty, even if you say that, I did not do it. Tax collector Turian, he was an upright and moral official, yet you, uncle, gave it your vileness and burned their whole family of 49 to death. I have received more than one memorial for you to pay your blood debts, but you are my bloodkin, and I have not the heart to execute you. If you confess to your crimes on public broadcast and repent, I will only relinquish you of your duties and send you home. Tzokik, you were the one who killed them, didn't you? Such insolence! You committed mass murder and they're framed family for it. You're worse than a beast. General, do you remember? I was a puppet dancing in all your hands. How could I ever commit such a brutal deed? I know what you want. You want your power back. You just need an excuse to purge the loyal servants who toiled for you all these years. After my death, you will announce that the fiery tragedy was a result of consolidated authority among our relatives, and then you will force the council to pass a vote to reinstate your imperial authority. I could tell when you were just a baby. You and your father, your elder brother and sister, you are all the same, all beasts of nature. Enough. Retainers, take him away. Calm down first. You repulsive tyrant, I will end you today. Retainers, take my uncle home and then summon Lanamar. Understood. Summon Lanamar! Short while later, a young woman named Lanamar enters the throne room. The emotions for the retainers to leave them, leaving just the two of them in the throne room. Lanamar, you've done well. Your Majesty has naught but to do but command me. It's my utmost honor to serve your Majesty. I do not deserve any praise. Especially when your Majesty has even promised me that I would be the Empire's spy master. This is the fortune that my ancestors have bequeathed me. How could I not reward you for such an important mission? But I do have some words of criticism. You overdid it this time. Your Majesty's words ring through, and I reflect upon my facts as well. But forces of nature can't be controlled. Arson is something that is hard to grasp with precision. That is true. Alright, enough of this upsetting talk. Let me raise a glass to you, Grey Knight. Bring out the wine for her. Oh, she's gonna die. She's gonna die. Tisoi nonchalantly tips a vial into one of the glasses. You witness everything. Just pick any glass and bring it to her. The Emperor has decided to leave the decisions to you. Tisoi nods for her. She agrees with you because she trusts you far more than anyone else. Oh! Toast, Spy Master Lanamar. Thank you for your graces. Allow me then. This wine is amazing. Over the next few months, I used the tax collector extermination as an excuse to eradicate the Empress Dowager's clansmen within and without the Imperial chambers. I traded 49 innocent lives to restore my own sovereignty. Thought that I would be safe if I just slayed my political enemies. But the more I slew, the more afraid I grew. It felt as if I had to kill more and more people who opposed my rule. Grey Knight, Grey Knight, Grey Knight. I have a matter to entrust to you. Come right now. Where is this? The early memories are muddled. Let's see where she's gone. You consorted with the insurgents in a plot to overthrow my imperial rule. My punishment to you was fair. There are winners and losers in war, this is only fair, but please release my family, especially those children. They know nothing about politics, treason or war. I don't want to do this either, of course, but can you guarantee that when they grow up, they won't hate the one who killed their father and attempt another coup? That's right, even I cannot promise that. Holy fuck. She was evil. Quite a lot. Grey Knight, I've been waiting for you for a while. Once again, the impoverished plot another insurgency, rallying together in an attempt to overthrow my rule. It's too important to leave to anyone else, so I'm entrusting you to handle this. And more fights. Grey Knight, your chivalry repute is known among the common folk. We don't wish to kill you. If you wish to abandon that villain, we would welcome a mighty warrior who fights for righteousness. But if you insist on being tyrant's fangs, we do not fear death either. Leave and I will pretend we never met. I understand, you do not wish to break your oath, but neither do you wish to harm the people. Thank you. I hope you will one day figure out where your true royalty lies. Goodbye, Grey Knight. Holy shit. Grey Knight, where are you? Grey Knight! Get over here. There are plenty of matters I need you to handle. I can't do it all by myself. Holy shit. Lanimar, the Grey Knight has let you live for too long. Your Majesty, what is the meaning of this? Did you not know? The Grey Knight let you go once, but that's not important. What is that he should not have done so in the first place. I don't understand. I served your Majesty with all my heart. I've gone through heaven and hell for you. Why would you? I'm sorry, Lanimar. I'm very grateful to you, really, but you overdid it. When it could have been resolved with peace, you would meet it with violence. When strength was required, you massacre innocents. When you were in court, the other ministers would stand uneasy. Weren't they all on your orders? And shouldn't you, your Majesty, be the last one to accuse me of massacre? Since you are about to die, I will forgive your verbal indiscretion. So your Majesty is going to kill me now. I already have, with that wine glass half a system hour ago. Holy moly. To have me eat ice cream first and then roast the chicken later. I'm very aware of your tricks. What do you mean? Using ice cream to numb my tongue so I would not be able to taste the poison on the meat? You think me a fool? I would never do that. The weather was blazing today and ice cream melts easily. That's why I advised you to eat the ice cream first. It wouldn't be tasty if it melted. Don't deny it. Retainers, take him away. Your Majesty, I've been wronged. I've been wronged. Grey Knight, you're finally here. Another batch of Imperial Guards are deserted. These guards have plenty of so-called evidence against me that they intend to use when they join IPC. Intercept them for me. The IPC has no jurisdiction in Pupsha Empire's affairs. Grey Knight, I knew she would send you. You're different from her in that you can be reasoned with, which is why you should understand that we have to do this. Tizakik II's rule must be ended, not just for the Imperial Guards, but for the entire Pupsha Empire. Help me understand, Grey Knight. You fight for righteousness, but why would you wholeheartedly serve such a tyrant? She was not born cruel. Of course, certainly, no one is born brutish beast, but to walk a tyrant's path, one does not need a cruel soul, just a weak heart. You wish to die for blind loyalty? Or will you muster your courage and do the right thing for once? Thank you, Grey Knight. You made the right choice. Right, now get over here quickly. You're toiled so long for me. I hope to reward you lavishly. Oh, she's gonna kill me. Is that the Grey Knight? Pass down my orders. Execute the saturation bombing on Pashtrak City. Your Majesty, the uprising has been quelled. What in the world are you doing? 3 rebellions have occurred in that city within 5 years. You want me to believe that the insurgency has been quelled? Cease with your jesting. Your Majesty, Pashtrak City may have been the insurgents' main base, but it does not belong to them. It belongs to the 4 million citizens who live there. I understand what you said, and I do not wish to do this either. But for the Great Pipsha Empire, some brutal insurances are required. I hope you understand. But this isn't just some kind of insurance. You're just burning the forest for the trees. Enough! Since you love Pashdrak that much, men, take this wizened thing up to the airspace of Pashdrak and toss him out along with the bombs. Whoa. How the fuck am I'm still alive. I know you didn't mean to conspire, but I am clear that if I simply release you, it will send a signal to others. I was merely using my own assets to provide relief to disaster victims. How is that wrong? The stellar winds this time were particularly intense, and disaster victims will litter the Empire. While the whole Empire is suffering from a famine, only your hometown's victims receive your kindness. How is this fair to the rest of the refugees? Is this really the time to discuss fairness? Your Majesty, every life saved is precious one. I know that, but the famished common folk don't. They'll think I don't care for them, and that only you do. But I do care, I do. Which is why you can't be soothing relief with kindness. You must be the one who declares himself king of the hill as he prepares his army while the kingdom is weakened. This is why I must kill you. Don't you get it? Majesty, history will judge us all. And there goes. Grey Knight, my most trusted one. I believe in no one but you, and this is how you repay me? You release those traitors? The traitorous army has almost breached this place. If it weren't for you, would they even have had a chance to rise again? I once thought that in this world there was at least one person I could trust, but it appears that I was too naive. Retainers, do it. When the revolutionists barged into the palace, I had already packed my valuables and fled the Penacony. I asked the family to seal my past memories, for they brought me nothing but fear. Penacony, I became a renowned kind soul. Yeah, wow. That is an interesting story. Not a unique one, but it's an interesting take. So you remember everything now. The psychic second the Jiggler looks at you and suddenly starts bawling. Grey Knight, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Should have killed you. I did not want to. Why would I have done those things? I'm not the Grey Knight. I know you're not, but you two look so much alike. What are you crying about? As if you didn't do anything of those things. Elephant, let her cry. We can wait until after she calms down. It finally quiets down after my sobbing, regaining her emperor-like elegance. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Swanga, executive leader of the Old Empire Dissolution Committee of the Pupshal Republic. I'm his second-in-command, Elephant, executive vice leader of the Old Empire Dissolution Committee of the Pupshal Republic. We have come to take you back to stand trial, Tizakik II. You have been charged with over 70 war crimes, 12 million murders. What? 13.12? I guess 13.12 million murders. 127. Forget it. There are too many. This is an arrest warrant. Take a look at yourself. Or may I take a look yourself? If I return with you, what will you do with me? What else can we do? A fair trial and lenient judgment. Be content with your lot, as your subjects have never had this chance. I feel that Pennaconia certainly turned me back to my old self. A good person should be brave to face her former crimes and so stoically accept punishment. I'm willing to return with you. Good person. You certainly got some imagination, and that's good. Grey Knight, I still have a question for you. I've done so much good in Pennaconia, and I'm now willing to return to my kingdom to face judgment. Will this atone for my sins? I don't know. You don't know? I do. It can't. Atonement? How do you intend to do that? You think the 10 millions of you butchered will find peace just because you apparently made peace for your sins? You think evil will disappear with your death? All a person can do is to pay a price, and if you will pay for it. That much is enough. But don't think for a moment that your sins will be erased just because you made peace. You are not worthy. Lefan is a little overboard, but he's right. Atonement is a fallacious concept in itself. No matter how much good you perform, your past evils and repercussions cannot be easily forgotten. Let's go, Tizokic second. Thank you, Grey Knight. Thank you, Nameless. Three of you say goodbye and leave the dreamscape. You know that this is your final farewell to Tizokic second. Wow. Perhaps she's not really a devil by nature, but Elefan has a point. Even though she has turned over a new leaf, does it even matter to those who died by her hand? Maybe I'll be able to get an update on her life when I browse the network in the future. That was interesting. Okay, let's calm him. Man senses your gaze. Weight on your shoulder lifts slightly. You meet his bloodshot eyes, all hazy and muddy like puddles. Can I help you? What's wrong? What's wrong with me? Guy voice is hoarse, which is pretty rare in this sweet dream filled with soul glare. He glances at the puzzle right next to him. Yeah, what's wrong with me? How did I end up falling for a bloodhound? She's from the bloodhound family? Bingo, congrats. You cracked the mystery of the century. Her name is Cody. I never thought in a million years the moment I stepped into Pennaconia I was head over heels. Her heroic presence penetrated my soul. My friends were all excited about entering the dreamscape while I was struggling to win her over. But as you see, I felt big time. She's a loyal bloodhound, and I'll never be the rabbit she's after. You have some unusual taste. Harsh sarcasm, huh? But I'm used to it, whatever. The guy gazes affectionately at the puzzle rack next to him, looking pitiful with his possession. But at least I figured out something. If I can't have her, I'll just create another version of her in Dreamscape. You may not be the smoothest stalker, but you seem nice and talkative, unlike me. Would you do me a favor just this once? I need to create a flawless replica of her in the Dreamscape, a reflection that perfectly represents her. And for that I need someone to record her true self. Can't you do it yourself? I told you we're different. Is it really that hard to understand the word scaredy cat or screw up? But promise me one thing. Do ask her permission before taking the photo. I don't want to come off as a pervert. I think I did this. Actually, I think I did this, but probably on my secondary account.
Oh, is that a stain?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Do you need any help? It's about Morris. Morris? If you need to find someone, please ask the receptionist. The Bloodhound family is always ready to help. There is a visitor, Morris, who has a crush on you. A crush? Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said. Could you be more specific? Tell Cody about Morris. I see. I'm deeply sorry for that. That guest situation deserves sympathy. Is that how a normal woman would react? Obviously, Mr. Morris is losing control of his emotions. He must have had plenty of unrequited feelings. Unrequited feelings in his life. If my photo can make him feel better, consider it service we provide to our guests. I'm ready for my photo. Ow. That's actually one hell of an understandable woman. Why did I save that? Whatever.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
You're back. Did you get what I wanted? You hand the photo of Cody over to Morris. Oh, Cody. Look at her eyes, as bright and clever as a bloodhound's. This is exactly what I need. With this, I can finally be in her league, even if it's just in this dreamscape. Please complete this last piece for me. Let me become the rabbit she's after, the only thing that captures attention. Ah, Cody, it's you, my dream, my destiny. Look at you, so flawless. I'll gladly give you 1/20th of my life without thinking twice. Wait, 1/20th? Yeah, isn't 1/20th more than enough? Life is full of moments where you fall in love at first sight. I mean, there are so many beautiful things in the universe. I'm short-lived, yet I'm willing to dedicate 1/20th of it just to one individual. Is that not loyalty and devotion? Anyway, I must thank you for getting me this last piece. I'll treasure my Cody until that 1/20th of my devotion burns out. Congrats on fixing Morris' ammo dial ticked out. Okay. That was interesting for sure. There are more quests to do, but I think I'm gonna call it here. And stop here. So tomorrow, unfortunately, I won't be able to stream, most likely, unless something changes, but I won't be able to because tomorrow I have board games night. So but it'll depend how I might, because I'm still not sure with my health how well I'm gonna be. We'll see. Anyway, I thank you for watching and see you next time, which could be Friday, could be some other time. We shall see.